Just take a deep breath. That was more of a cleansing breath, but let's just settle in. I could fall asleep right now, but having this day and age with the phones, the internet, and all that fun stuff, sometimes I find it easier to just start recording my thoughts or revelations, downloads, whatever you want to call it, rather than reaching for a pen and paper. Life is good. Life is beautiful. This morning I started my day. I put a date in hot water and I let it soak, and then I whisked it up into a nice mush base, added some matcha powder and some lemon juice, and it sounds like a odd combination, but there was definitely magic in there. And then I proceeded to have about 11 more dates with walnuts and almonds, a couple of them with peanut butter, And then I proceeded to have a couple cups of coffee, and I don't know, might have not been the move. I'm trying to quit coffee, but also learning to give myself some grace. I haven't had coffee in days, so yeah, it really hit me. And now I feel like I just want to take a nap. And it is so nice out. The way the sun is hitting me right now. Yes. Man, nicotine though. Whew. I love nicotine. It's a tough one. I also doused myself in coconut oil after I showered. And I can taste the coconut oil on my lips. And I didn't even put it on my face, but I think just from being on my fingers and doing whatever else after, I could just smell the coconut oil and taste it, and it's just been reminiscing for hours now, and it's pretty nice. But anyway, yeah, nicotine. Nicotine's tough. I am over a week, 10 days off the vape, which is amazing. But I went to the Zyn pouches. Gotta lean yourself off. I tried to cold turkey it, but I'll just leave it at it wasn't going so smoothly. So at least going from 50 milligrams a puff to a 6 milligram little pouch a couple times throughout the day, doing it with a little more ease. You don't need to do everything all at once. It's not about pushing harder. It's about making the first steps to achieving the goals that you that you desire, however small they might be. You get there eventually. I also quit smoking weed, so that was a few months ago now, but that was a big one for me. And it kind of was just overnight. I was just this just doesn't feel like it's serving me anymore. And I've just stopped. And it's not like I don't have weed or I couldn't get it or something that I stopped. I have it. I just genuinely don't even want to smoke it. Cooper, what are you doing? So anyway, yeah, dates are magical. I don't care what anyone says. I will die on that hill. Dates are like the cure to everything. The nutritional value that they carry with their just sweet, amazing goodness and still being like a low glycemic index, they're just so amazing. They're so amazing. With all their carbs and fiber, I love them so much. And I love the nutrients, the nourishment that they give my body. My body thrives. Like I could just eat so many dates paired with like nuts or something for like a whole meal every day. And like notice the vitality within myself. Dates are magical. Sunshine is magical. Yeah. Keep going. Some days might feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and it's like everything's in order, and the next day might feel like you just tumbled down the entire fucking staircase, but that's all part of it. You know, every step back is a moment to pause and reflect and refine. It's not about trying harder and doing more and pushing and pushing and pushing. You have to find that balance in between. There's always a sweet spot, and like remembering to be perfectly imperfect. Nothing's perfect. No one's perfect. We're all just experiencing what it's like to be human. It's part of human nature to just be. Return to your body. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Like the breathing is a huge one. It's necessary to this life and this whole experience. Breathwork might not always sound like the most exciting, fun activity, but it's one of those things that once you start, you realize, like, this is exactly what I needed. Same thing with like working out, doing yoga. It's like the hardest part is getting to the mat, getting to the gym, or just getting started. That's always the hardest part, is that two of swords decision to just decide something and start doing it. Once you start doing it, getting into that flow state just comes naturally. And then you just flow with it and you learn how to flow with life more. Be more present. It's presence over effort. Presence over effort. Your body knows before your mind does. So being able to take that time to drop into your body, be present, really ask yourself, like, what do I need? What do I need right now? Not like, what is the noise externally telling me? But what does my body need? Like, what do I need? This morning, I felt like I needed a few cups of coffee, and that's fine. The biggest thing what matters to me is that I'm not waking up and going straight to the coffee pot and the first thing I'm doing is drinking a cup of coffee. Coffee. I don't know what that. Coffee. And like, to me, that's progress. I've switched to matcha and lemon water as my first drink. And to me, that's progress, even if I end up having some coffee after. Because it's not even every day that I'm doing that, so. Remember to be patient with yourself. Remember to always look within with what's right for you. I don't know. Like, another example I can share is, like, some people might be like, oh my god, dates have so much sugar, they're so sweet, blah blah blah. But like, the nutritional values, they're just like nature's, I was gonna say nature's nectar. Well, I mean fruit. Fruit. Oh my god, fruit is another magical, just magical gift we have on this earth. But like, I keep a good healthy body, and I eat a plethora of dates. So if you're eating good quality, like, there's all different types of dates, and all of them are nutritionally beneficial in their own each way, but like all in a similar way too. It's just about giving your body what it needs, the nutrients it needs, and not listening to what influencer or, I don't know, whatever else that you might be scrolling and seeing what they're telling you, because you want to know what, maybe that works for them, and that's fine, but that might not work for you. So find what works for you and roll with it. Be unique. I know I keep saying that, but like, so true. We're not all meant to be the same. We're not all designed the same, which is also where knowing your human design is very, I want to say awakening, but, and I mean, it is like an awakening knowing your human design. It verifies a lot of things you always knew within yourself that you were searching for externally that weren't giving you the right answer. So like, starting there, like, I like to eat the same thing on repeat, and coincidentally enough, like, that's part of my human design type. Hot, it's like hot, my eating or whatever, thirst, whatever it is, taste, I don't remember which section it is, it's not, but it's like, in my human design it even says like that it's more beneficial to me, and it's me being able to be my best and thrive in my own authenticity, that the taste matters. I'm also someone who's just huge on health and wellness, and nourishing your body, mind, and spirit. So like, making sure you're getting an adequate amount of nutrients between all things. But like, the taste is a huge one. So it's like, I could eat a healthy meal, but if it's not the taste I'm looking for, I won't feel satisfied after, and I'll just want to eat something else until I end up eating that thing that I wanted. So it was like, it's about finding a balance between eating the same thing on repeat, but making sure it hits every point that my body needs to be healthy and thrive. That's just an example. I thought I'd share that. Yeah, I think that's all that's all she wrote. Have a beautiful, amazing, joyous day.